Have you ever had a pawpaw tree blossom beautifully, so full of promise, yet never bears a single fruit? It can be frustrating, can't it? You wait, you water, you hope, but nothing comes. In moments like this, many gardeners think of that verse in the Bible: every tree that does not bear good fruit shall be hewn down. But before you cut down that poor tree, let's pause a moment, because maybe the problem isn't with your care, it's with your tree's nature. Here is why your pawpaw tree flowers but do not bear fruit, and the solution. When pawpaw tree flowers but do not bear fruit, it's usually due to the plant sex. Yes, sex. Now let's get serious, class. Plants can be male, female, or both. A plant sex is determined by the type of flower it bears, whether a male flower or a female flower. Unlike many fruit trees, pawpaw is dioecious. A dioecious plant is a plant species in which the male and female flowers grow on separate individual plants. One plant bears only the male flowers and another plant bears only the female flowers. This means a single plant cannot produce fruit on its own. They must be near each other for pollination and fruiting. So in pawpaw, some trees are males or pollen producers, some are females or fruit producers, and others are both. The male tree will never bear fruit, as typical of every male living organism in nature. Only the female or the hermaphrodites can bear fruit. So if your tree is male, the only solution is to plant a female tree closer to it for pollination and fruiting. Now let's understand that not all flowers are the same, even if they belong to the same plant. The flower is actually the reproductive part of a plant, and just like animals have males and female organs, flowers have them too, designed to help plants produce fruit and seeds. In a typical flower, there are two main reproductive parts: the male organ called the stamen and the female organ called the pistil or carpel. The male organ or the stamen consists of the anther, which produces and releases the pollen containing the male sex cells, and the filament, a thin stalk that supports or holds up the anther. And the female organ or the pistil or carpel consists of the stigma that receives the pollen, the style, which is the tube that connects the stigma to the ovary, and the ovary, the base part that contains the ovules. After fertilization, the ovaries develop into the fruit and the ovules develop into the seeds. Most common plants are bisexual, but the pawpaw plant is a bit special when it comes to flowers because it can be male, female, or bisexual. Male pawpaw plants produce only male flowers, meaning they can make pollen but cannot produce fruit or seeds. Female pawpaw plants produce only female flowers, which means it can bear fruits but only if pollinated by pollen from a male flower. And hermaphrodite pawpaw plants have both male and female organs in the same flower or on the same plant, and can self-pollinate and produce fruits on their own. If your pawpaw flowers are in large clusters on thin stalks, they are male. If they appear larger, single, and close to the stem, they are female. And if they are tube-shaped and in short clusters, they are hermaphrodite. Male pawpaw trees produce only male flowers. They produce pollen, but they cannot bear fruits. The male flowers or inflorescences are small, many, and borne in clusters that hang on branch stalks that extend away from the trunk rather than being close to the trunk or the main stem. The stalks are long and thin and cannot support the weight of any potential fruit. Female pawpaw trees produce larger and fewer flowers that grow close to the stem. They can bear fruits, but only if pollen from a male or hermaphrodite tree reaches them. Hermaphrodite trees are the special ones. Their flowers contain both male and female parts, meaning they can pollinate themselves and bear fruits all on their own. The flowers are borne on short stalks near the stem. So next time your pawpaw flowers, take a closer look. Examine the position and shape of the blooms, and that is your clue to knowing what kind of pawpaw you are growing, whether it's male or female. So whether or not to hewn your pawpaw tree depends on your goal. If you have only one tree and it's a male, keeping it serves very little purpose unless you want it for shade. But if you have multiple trees, it is wise to keep one healthy male to provide pollen for the female trees. The rest can indeed be hewn down to make space for productive ones. So symbolically speaking, a fruitless tree represents wasted potential, but in gardening, we temper that wisdom with purpose. Even a male tree has value if it provides pollen for others. It's only fruitless if it stands alone, giving neither pollen nor fruit that benefits others. So if space allows, keep one male tree around. It can serve your garden more than you think. Now let's not forget why we love pawpaw in the first place. A ripe pawpaw, soft, orange and sweet, is one of nature's best gifts. It's rich in vitamin C, boosts digestion, supports skin health, and gives you that refreshing tropical energy. Whether in your smoothie, salad, or straight from the tree, it's delicious and full of life. So if you found this helpful, tap the like button, share this video with a fellow gardener, and comment down below. What type of pawpaw are you growing in your garden?